All right, David's here with GamingTrend.com. I've got an interview with Stuart, the newly victorious for the semi-finals for Smite World Championship on day 2, coming fresh off of a victory over the Jade Dragons. I guess first question, just what's going on in your head right now? Like, is this surreal?
I mean, not much, to be honest. I'm just like really happy that we won, and of course beating the Dragons. Like I said, it's a really nice feeling. Like I said, half the venue is Dragons fans, and like to beat them is like even more exciting because of that.
Cool. Was there any sort of confusion? I'm just wondering, because I was in the crowd, and at one point the crowd just decides, hey, we're going to start cheering when people beat jungle buffs and totems, and are you guys just listening, and then you hear the crowd go nuts, and you're like, what's going on? Am I missing something?
Mm-hmm.
Or
I think we were like questioning it like a little bit, not that much. It didn't really draw much attention because we were just focused on the game. But after our coach came and said, "Don't even worry about it," they're literally just chanting for literally everything.
Yeah, it's
just Titans versus Dragons.
They're going nuts for like
Lydia,
buff,
yeah.
and it's like, all right. Have you noticed? Does the crowd playing with the crowd actually do they kind of tattletale when the other team's like trying to sneak a Fire Giant or a Oni Fury, where you're like, oh, I don't have vision over there. They're getting excited. Maybe I need to.
I would say that could possibly like to take place, but usually we have vision, and sometimes we just have to give this stuff up anyway. So like, for example, they did a Fire Giant today, and the crowd got loud, but we just knew they were on it, and they had like a really fast burn comp, so we just couldn't do anything about it.
So tonight, are you going to be celebrating or are you preparing?
A little bit of both. Mostly preparing, of course, but probably go to dinner and stuff.
How are you feeling for going up against the Kings tomorrow?
Always confident, no matter what.
Oh, always confident. Good. Do you have any sort of like pre-game ritual or anything that you do?
I listen to a Juice WRLD song called "Burn."
Burn. Very cool. So that last game, Game 5, was just pretty crazy. I mean, it just seemed like very even. It's there. Somehow you guys seems like steal the Primal Fury, get a pick on Polar Bear Mike. That turns into Fire Giant, and that turns into Fino K killed and Pagon, and then all of a sudden you guys are just, all right, we're in the lead, and we went from a 2K gold lead to 8K in 2 minutes. And like, what's your thought process when that's going on? Are you gonna get more confident, or is it just like, hey, don't screw this up?
Yeah, we're always like playing confident, but like we make sure that we like in comments we'll say like make sure we play this cleanly. We'll go over what we're doing as we're doing it, or not as we're doing it, before we do it, to make sure like we know what we're doing and we don't mess it up, or like somebody gets like on a different page or anything.
Yeah, I noticed you guys tended to, or at least seemed to me, like you guys were going around, hiding around corners, trying to see if, hey, if one of these guys step out a little too far to go push away, we're just going to pounce on them. And they were being a little too cautious for that to pay off, but it was pretty close calls there.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Thank you again for talking to me. Good luck on your games tomorrow. Congratulations on your victory today.
Thank you.
And hope you have a great weekend. Do you have anything that you'd like to say? Shout outs for mom and dad or anything like that?
I mean, of course, shout out to my mom and dad. They brought me to the earth, whatever. But other than that, I mean.
Are they here today?
No, they're not here.
Oh, that's too bad. All right. Well, have a good night. Thank you for the interview.
Thank you. No problem.